Hello and welcome back to the Daily Update from the Wayne County Sheriff's Office. I'm Captain Doug Hunter coming to you today on December 28th, 2015. First of all, reporting a rather unusual set of circumstances where a man was found unresponsive in his vehicle yesterday afternoon near the intersection of Smithville Western and Overton Road. Deputies were called to the scene after a resident reported seeing the vehicle parked near their home with a man behind the wheel who was unresponsive. Deputies and EMS responded and learned that the man was actually dead. Appeared that the man simply died while driving down the road. He's 65 years old. Wayne County Coroner's Office responded to the scene and took charge of the body. No reason to believe there was any foul play in this case. Again, it just appears that the man passed away while driving. Now, have you ever been so close but yet so far in a situation? Well, that's the situation that a man in jail finds himself in after he was sentenced to jail for a period of 90 days. In fact, he was scheduled to be released on January 15th, just a short time down the road here. But the man, using his words, became bored while in jail. Now, I know it's hard to believe that somebody could become bored. I mean, there's lots of great people to talk to and things to do while you're incarcerated, but this man became bored and actually become disruptive, so deputies had to move him from one part of the jail to the other. Now, in the process of doing this, the man stated that he just simply was not going to go any further. Apparently, he missed the memo that it was jail, not a resort. So when you're in jail, you are expected to do what the deputies ask you to do. So in this case, they were asking him to go into a particular cell, and he stated that he was not going to do that. And that led to a physical altercation between the man and the deputies, where the man was able to kick one of the deputies prior to them putting him in the cell where they wanted him to go. Now, the moral of the story here is a couple things. First of all, he ended up where he was supposed to be in this particular cell. Second of all, instead of getting out in a couple of weeks, he has now earned himself a much more serious charge. He's now charged with felony assault for assaulting one of our staff members. So if you find yourself in jail, now chances are you're not going to be there, but if you find yourself in jail, it is best just to go with the program, because we kind of run the place here and we are expected by the public to keep control over everything and everybody in this jail. So the man now has new charges and he's going to stay with us a little bit longer. That's why they call it correction. Some people just take a little longer than others to be corrected, I guess. Now, speaking of new things, Cody Mitchell started with our office today. He was sworn in this morning by Sheriff Hutchinson and is starting his field training with Deputy Broomy. So they're out and about training as we speak. Cody comes to us from the Norton Police Department, where he worked there part-time, so we're happy to be part of his full-time career now as he starts with us here today. So, as always, I want to remind you to stay safe. There's a lot of water out on the roadways today. If you're traveling tonight, please use some extra caution, because some of the roadways are starting to flood over, and I don't want you to get into a hydroplaning situation. So, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow.